Sweet. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the RecCon 2022 VO Partner Panel 1. That is correct. We do have another VO panel on Sunday, or is that Saturday? But we have some special guests here that's going to be answering some personal questions on their journey to get to where they are now at Rec Room. Yeah, Rec Room VO Partners. So give it up for Gamertag VR. Woo!
Hey.
And then we got SoFox Gaming, of course.
Yo.
And then last but not least, of course, we got Bothia right here. All right. So how are you guys doing today? Are you guys doing pretty good? Are you guys all pumped up for the questions?
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're excited.
Thank
Especially
you.
look at their new hoodies they got going on too for the video partners.
looking good.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty good overall. But thank you guys so much for joining the stream. All right, so we have a bunch of questions to ask them on their video journey here. So before we get started, I mean, actually we are here, but yeah. So if you one of you at a time, you can tell us about your YouTube channel and how did you get to where you're at now with Rec Room. How did you find out about Rec Room?
Okay, so I discovered Rec Room on PSVR back in like 2017, I think 2018. And yeah, I've been in and out of there ever since. I think. Oh, thank you. And and yeah, so my YouTube channel, basically, I had not many friends and people living around me that were into VR, so I decided to start a YouTube channel just to talk about it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty exciting.
Just to make friends and stuff, you know.
Yeah, at first it was like for me too. It was like more of a hobby. Then after a while, people like start watching and like, oh, I guess people want to see more videos. So that's how you start making a career out of it after that. But that's really awesome. Can you tell like the audience again like what's the name of your channel, just so they can search you up?
Oh yeah, so the name is literally Gamertag VR. So people call me GT. So yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, no problem. And what kind of games do you normally play in a Rec Room? Do you like artsy games or more like PvP?
Oh, PvP all day long.
Oh, okay. All right. We have a challenger. All right. Thank you so much,
For sure.
Gamertag VR. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Next. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you guys know who this person is.
Hey y'all, SoulVox here. So I started VR way back in, I think it was like 2016. I found Rec Room kind of right at the beginning of 2017. I kind of fell in love with the community. I fell in love with like the escape rooms and like people's, user created content. And from there, I just kind of started to build a community, and that's pretty much it. So I cover lots of quests, lots of gameplay, lots of stuff that just makes people laugh.
It's really amazing. Quite a journey too. SoFox was. It was really great to see SoFox's journey from when he was like one of the original Rec Room YouTubers that really got up to how it is today, and it's just really fantastic to see you here. I mean, that's just a milestone in itself. So thank you so much, Soul, for being here, Parman.
I appreciate it.
I can't move.
And then, of course, but not least, again, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I am Bothia. I originally found Rec Room in 2017. I bought an Oculus in 2015, and there just wasn't like a lot on it, and it sat on my shelf for 2 years. And I finally got the touch controllers. I was like, I'm going to try some games, so I downloaded a bunch of free games. I think Rec Room was like the third one that I tried, and I don't think I even finished the list. Paintball was what really hooked me in for the first month, and then I found the quests, and the quest is what really made me stick around forever and a day.
I think
started speedrunning it. Yeah, the quests are amazing. Oh, they're so good. Yeah, we started doing speedruns, started posting videos, and I wasn't even focused on YouTube. I was just putting them up there for speedrun.com, and we started gaining subs, and I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. Just kind of took off from there,
That makes it look really awesome. Like you were like, catching out of it? Pretty awesome.
Got that little dopamine rush, and just took off with it. Yeah, that was awesome.
Man, that's amazing. Okay, we know that you're really good at quests and everything, but a very controversial question is, which one is your favorite quest? Do you have one?
Crimson Cauldron.
Yeah.
Crimson? Hey, anybody fans of Crimson? Let us know. Let us know, what is your favorite quest, and I'm pretty sure that I have already got S rank on all of them. You soloed them, right? You soloed all of them? Have you done that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You're bragging way too much now. All right. The next question. The next question is this. All right. Thank you again so much for introducing your channels and everything. Get to know each other. And again, that's Gamertag VR, SoulFox Gaming, and then we got Bothaya. Please, guys, subscribe to their channels. They make amazing content.
Please.
And they keep posting a lot. So it's really great. Yeah. And all. Yeah. You guys are getting so close to the silver play button. So yeah, fingers crossed, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question we got going on is: did any of you guys think that you guys be doing a YouTube seriously or even a full-time job? Well, yeah, there's Lil, and then.
Okay, so absolutely not.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just for fun originally, you know. And then you start talking to people, and then kind of like how Bo described it, you start getting really addicted to the feeling of, I think, helping and communicating with people. For me personally, that was the thing for me. Yeah, and then suddenly you start seeing a really cool game, and you start playing a game. There's people start asking about the games, and that's it, man. Like next minute it's like half of my living now, you know.
Yeah.
But it's my complete life. Like I work in VR now as well, so yeah.
That's been awesome. That's really great. You work in VR too? What? High five.
Yeah, man. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, literally, I'm in VR 24/7 now. Like,
yeah, especially we're rec room YouTubers or just say YouTubers in general, but in a VR convention, it's just so weird to me, but it's awesome at the same time. So it's pretty cool to see you guys here.
Right. It feels great.
It really does. It feels really I don't know. It just feels so magical just being here with you guys. So it's really awesome. Yeah. So what about you? How was that transition from just fun to being full time and making it serious?
Yeah, so I was actually at the tail end of my college, and I was either about to get out and go into that field that I was just in college for, or I was going to try YouTube. And I was essentially just making about the same amount of money as on YouTube as I would be if I went to my field. And I was like, I'm enjoying this way more. I'm going to try this out, and it thankfully paid off. So.
That's right. You guys didn't know, SoulFox was like an OG rec room YouTuber, and then basically started to make these amazing brand deals and over. I think during the time no one really did anything like that, so it just really took off. And I'm like, wow, rec room has definitely got to a place where you guys can actually, make a profession out of this. So yeah, great job to Soul, and we're super happy you're still doing rec room content today. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And Bathai, what about you? Man, how did you happen to be where you are now?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, it kind of got that initial dopamine rush from just people watching the videos, and so I decided one day that I was going to try and live stream. Got a few people in there, started helping people out with quests, and just had a lot of fun. So it kind of took off from there, and we started getting close to 1,000. I was like, we get 1,000, we got the watch time. I could buy groceries or something, Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And so, yeah, exactly. And so, the first paycheck I got off YouTube, was groceries. And then in a few months, it was a couple utilities. And it just kind of took off from there. And so now it's something that very hopefully soon I can do the translation.
That's really good. You still you still have a day job, plus you do rec room videos and streams and all that too. I mean, that's a lot, but in the same time, that's a lot of grinding that you guys have to do, which is to keep it very competitive and all that. You guys have to upload, be relevant, and all that stuff. It's just a lot to do.
I have
a lot of multitasking.
I have
got
a really tiny story about why I kept it going, and I just remembered it. It was because IGN reviewed a game called Doom on PSVR, and the review was wrong about smooth turning and the way you play the game. So that night I was streaming it, and I used to have 5-6 people. We're all just talking, and then suddenly the numbers kept going up and up, and everyone was like, "How are you doing that? How are you playing this game? How are you moving around?" Obviously, I didn't know their review was wrong, and it was such a buzz, and that was the real Kickstarter, helping people. Everyone's like, "How are you doing that?" I'm like, "That, it was good."
Yeah. What was the game again?
I'm really glad IGN were bad. It was Doom.
Doom,
VFR.
Doom. The first one? The PSVR version. That one?
The actual VR game.
I really want to try that one. But you say that people were stuck in that game and everything. That's really good.
Basically they didn't know that the IGN reviewed it that there was only click turning and only teleportation. So I turned smooth turning on and smooth movement. I didn't know. Obviously.
Hey, at least
check
not.
the options, man.
This is the reason why IGN is IGN. But yeah, good job, man. Good job.
And then
good
I
job,
got
like,
my
helping
bread.
players, man.
I got my
sorry,
bread.
sorry. IGN just in case we might need some partnerships in the future. I'm just saying.
Right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
don't throw any shade there.
They're much better now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. All right, so Soul Fox, then we're gonna go down. So what's the best thing to do? I mean, what's the best things about being a Rec Room YouTuber and not the best thing about being a Rec Room YouTuber, in your opinion?
So for me, it's always having somebody to have a conversation with. Like, people ask, like, do I ever get recognized? But it's like, you go out somewhere and people just want to talk. They just want to be kind.
Yeah.
So I love that part. I think the worst thing, and it's just, if you get overwhelmed, like, you get surrounded by people and they just scream as if you can't hear them from, like, a foot away. And it's like, just ease it up. So that's probably the worst. But.
Yeah, I hear that too. Sometimes, like, you just really can't hear yourself, even though everyone wants to take a photo, and you take a photo with them, but it's just too difficult. And then they set the timer to like 10 seconds. I'm like, no, like, guys,
The worst.
do not set it to 10 seconds, please. Do it instantly, please.
No timers.
I beg you guys, please. All right. What about you, Bo?
Yeah, man, it's the same. I love, like, when we're streaming and we're just helping people out. And one of my favorite things is when somebody gets in and they say, I've never beaten this quest before. And then we get through it on that stream and it's like their first win. And it's just really cool. And just hanging out with the community. I love it. But yeah, kind of the not so, I guess, best thing is it's hard to, I guess, play the game without being kind of crowded around. And there can be so many voices going off at a time that I can't understand anybody and I can't really respond to anybody, and I kind of feel bad. Everybody kind of feels like I'm ignoring them, but I just...
Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, if you guys see us, like, if you guys are seeing us, like, ignore you guys or anything, it's not that at all. It's just, it's really difficult to give you guys the, attention that you guys deserve, like that. But just letting you guys know, it's not coming from a bad place.
You deserve
It's always
it.
coming from a good place. That we even saying, sorry guys.
It's hard to have.
It's not like we're saying, no way, get out of here. We're out of here. No, everyone here is usually really polite. It's just we're trying to, like, make it as friendly as we can. We say, sorry
Yeah,
guys.
I never tell anybody to go away.
What about you? Yeah, exactly. I would never do that.
No.
What's
What's the best thing about being a Rec Room YouTuber and the worst thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely like the community thing. Definitely the community thing. Playing games. Like, I used to just love coming in here and streaming bowling and messing around and stuff. But the worst thing, I haven't actually got a worse thing apart from right now, where everyone keeps sending me stuff and I can't get rid of it. That's the worst thing so far.
Guess what?
I haven't really got any other worse things. Yeah.
Oh, photo. There you go.
Stop
You
in
get a
a
lot of
minute,
those.
surely.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah,
you're playing a
so-
PvP and you're in like the last 10 seconds. You get one of them suckers.
Oh no, whenever you're doing parkour.
Bad day.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Parkour, climbing.
Parkour, that's what I meant, not PvP. Yeah.
Oh man, like,
Yeah.
or you get chased by a monster from the back rooms or something like that.
Yeah.
No.
That happened the other day. That was amazing, yeah. Or you're running from
You guys
It's all
are
a
Power and Murder
blessing.
brutal out
Victory.
there. You guys are
It's
brutal.
all a
I'm just letting
blessing.
you guys
Though.
know.
It's all a blessing. It's all
It
a
is. It
blessing.
definitely is.
Yeah, it's a
Definitely.
blessing and a curse at the same time. But yeah, you're right. No, but it's all love, guys. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But it's just really funny. All right, okay, now let's get to the other question, Bo. All right. Let me see the thing here. What skills do you guys have when you guys develop, or you didn't unexpect to have when you become a YouTuber? Like, were you expecting to have a certain skill involved, but then later down in the future, you're like, whoa, I didn't know I could do this? Like, that you just really were proud of?
I mean, I knew I would kind of have to learn the skills. I'm a very bad people person, so this was probably not the best skill for me, but I've had to work on that skill and like negotiating with brands. We're getting better with that. Editing. Starting out, like, I was horrible. I think for the first 20 videos I didn't say a word. So trying to, like, just learn to talk, if that makes any sense.
That's awesome.
You know?
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because,
That
like,
for me was the roughest.
yeah, for me, believe it or not, like, for me, I understand where you're coming from, because I was, like, pretty much antisocial my entire life. and then like I wouldn't even like I wouldn't look at anyone in the eye at all. Like it was really bad. But for some reason, once you get into VR, you kind of like be yourself in a way, and just like eventually people start to get to know you, and that's what makes it so beautiful, right?
I will say more in a 2-hour stream on here than I will an entire week out in the real world. I just like in the real world, I keep to myself. I just do my thing. But in here, it's completely different. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about you?
So do you know what? Like a lot of people I meet are from VR. They're not antisocial. What's it? A bit introvert.
We're introverted.
Oh right, introverted. Yes.
So would you say I'm introvert? I wouldn't.
No.
No. Okay. So I'm pretty much very outgoing, and some people can find me. I don't know. Soul Fox has met me. I think he knows what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of like a big person, I guess. And like when I come in here though, everyone just treats everyone the same. You know, like
yeah.
I just love it. I just love meeting people. Like I've met this guy. He is amazing. He's such a nice guy, and he just brings like those.
Can vouch.
Meeting people. I love all that stuff.
Man, come on.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
I would mess with.
Yeah.
But that's
But
awesome,
maybe
though. But
if
no,
like me and Soul Fox, if Soul Fox like saw me, maybe he'd be like, I probably won't talk to that guy. He looks a bit angry or something. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Nah, you got your heart, man. You're awesome. So.
Yeah. I mean, I would be intimidated too. And have you guys seen like Soul Fox lifting those weights though? I mean, come on,
Dude,
bro. He's ripped. He's ripped.
Yeah.
So,
Soul Flex Gaming.
they haven't made a weight. They made a weight big enough yet, you know.
Yeah. What about you, Soul? Do you have like anything that unexpectedly you've learned in the future that you become a YouTuber?
Yeah, absolutely. So trying to build a brand and learning how to market yourself, and like trying to contact companies, like learning how to approach them. That was definitely something I did not understand how to do at first, and so it was a lot of trial and error. Trying to actually know your worth whenever you work with companies. That's always a very weird subject.
That's really hard.
It doesn't have to be, but it's like whenever you're learning by yourself, you're going into the unknown, so you don't exactly know how much you're worth, how much your time's worth, and it has been a lot of trial and error, but now I can say I'm comfortable.
Awesome.
I'm okay with it, but yeah, it takes a while to build it all up and to understand it. So I've learned a lot from that.
Yeah,
That's amazing. We're all self-taught. I am. I'm self-taught in everything. Editing, thumbnails. It's really, you know.
It's definitely the biggest, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but like I went to an art school and I graduated and everything, and my favorite teacher is YouTube. I don't know what is going on with that, but I learned everything from YouTube. So if you guys ever have like a tutorial, that's where I go. That's how we are self-taught in a way. But you know, like at first when you start making videos, it gets longer and longer, right? And then the more you used to get, you find shortcuts, right? And then it gets a lot shorter, so that saves a lot of time on editing. According to that too. What about you guys? How do you guys build a brand? How did you guys build your brand? And do you guys have any like tips for future YouTube creators out there? Like with you, Soul?
Yeah. So my brand essentially started as like I had to build a community first, and so before it was actually built, I was doing this thing called the Soul Fox Art Studio, and we did this every single week. And so we bring people in, we would have challenges, we would just make art and have a good time. And I am terrible at art, but I love
even if I'm just gonna run through a game and kind of like showcase it, I also want to kind of just have a flair and kind of play the game how it's not meant to be played and just have a laugh with it. So that's how I started building my brand. Now my focus is quite literally just gameplay, comedy, and like advertisements. So
yeah, that's a good combination. Hey, Pizza Mike here. Welcome to an early look of Rec Room's newest creation tool. We've collaborated with Unity 3D to add a powerful new tool to our creation ecosystem. Introducing Rec Room Studio. With Rec Room Studio, we're empowering creators to bring their wildest dreams to life quickly and seamlessly across all platforms that Rec Room is available on. The team has been working tirelessly for months testing Rec Room Studio internally and recently shipped our latest Rec Room original, Showdown, leveraging all the capabilities of Rec Room Studio. For a quick look at how this worked, here's Marisa and Utini.
Thanks. Marisa has been working
working on these buildings with the Maker Pit. Using Rec Room Studio, I can open them up in Unity for some edits. Ready, Marisa?
Yep, putting on the final touches. And done. I'll do it for you now.
Thanks. Now I've opened up that room in Rec Room Studio. Here we see all of the Maker Pit content. And I've also been able to import assets from Blender and Maya into the room. I'm going to add this hay bale here for Marisa to make some final touches.
Thanks. It'll look great right here. Alright, let's take a look at some of the other tools Rec Room Studio offers. You can create custom terrains utilizing Unity Terrain Editor.
Import meshes to create stylized spaces like this island. Customize the textures and materials in real time. Even make things like this furniture and publish that all directly to Rec Room. Take a look.
But wait, there's even more. Like making complex animations for your experience, such as these detailed weapon animations.
And you can also bring in higher quality audio using an audio source. Rec Room Studio also works with our circuit system. While it doesn't offer our shaders that you can write, you will be able to control all these new animations, audio, and more through circuit events. We're working on even more tools as development continues, but for now, I'll pass it back to you, Pizza Mike.
Thanks, Utini. Combined with our in-game tools, Rec Room Studio opens up new possibilities for creating amazing Rec Room content. We can't wait to see what you'll do with it. For more information and to learn how to sign up for beta access, visit recroom.com/studio. Thanks. See you soon.
Tipo random.
Sí, Felidorado.
Tipo random, ¿qué ha pasado?
¿Puedes invitar a un montón de gente?
¿Por qué?
Que voy a volver a hacer un evento que hace que no hago lo más. Porque voy a volver a hacer un evento en este mapa. Que solamente hice una vez hace tiempo, pero salió mal porque hubo muchos errores.
Ok, ya invité a todos los que tengo en línea. A todos los que sean hispanos, porque si encontrar a los youtubers...
Chávez se recreía millonario.
Yo no es que tenga así tantos
Que,
amigos, pero bueno.
Ya, bueno, es que ahora mismo yo tengo bastantes amigos, pero ahora mismo no sé por qué de primeras veces que las páginas se van borrando un montón de amigos solos, automáticamente, sin que yo haga nada. No sé por qué. Y paso de tener casi 205 páginas de amigos a tener menos de, a menos de 50. Eso es lo primero, ¿vale? Obvio. Aunque están aunque les hice animaciones bastante curradas.
8 de espacio, me cago. 10 de espacio. Sí, bueno, está currado, pero está muy pesado, ¿sabes?
A ver, no, no me juzgues,
Yo
o
creo
sea,
que lo que podrías hacer es editarle y quitarle detalles.
este mapa es de hace 2 años, ¿sabes? Lo he ido
Au.
actualizando.
A ver, esperen que voy a hablar con un amigo que pues bueno, que no juego con él hace mucho. Grupo cerrado. ¿Qué concha le pasaba? Hola, Tornado.
Opa.
¿Cómo estás, Tornado? ¿Todo bien?
Sí, un poco cansado, pero sí.
Yo no estoy cansado, o sea, literalmente son acá las... Ahí te digo. Sí. ¿Allá qué horas son?
No, las 12 de la tarde. Sí, de la tarde. O de la mañana, como le quieras decir.
Y yo le iría más de la noche.
What the fuck.
Son holotars tipo de VR porque lo... Acá arriba está tipo la cabeza del chabón. Y acá está el Leo, que vos dirás que esto es una invention, o sea, lo de atrás sí es una invention, pero lo de acá, el Leo saludándote, no. Y vos dirás que es el Leo de verdad. No, no, no. Soy yo. That's me, Morty. Espera. 3 Leo.
Adivina cuál es el real.
Te sale el nombre arriba.
Ya, pero rolea, bro.
Este.
Yo siempre soy el real, este es un falso. Ya hasta me puedo mover por tu dorron. Ese no, Marguela. Dani 17. Dani 17.
Espera que tengo que hacer algo, porque me di cuenta. Espérame. Vamos a ears y se lo sacamos. Amo esa canción.
Perdón, la música de Rick no te lo mejor para escuchar en tu vida. Aparte del funk, claro.
Sí. Ahora me la paso escuchando lofi, o sea, además del funk, me la paso escuchando lofi y eso.
Lofi es lo que escuchaba yo antiguamente, ahora me gusta más el funk. Buen día, mundo. ¡Ah!
Buen día, Tornado.
What the fuck? No, no quiere la Rec Rally.
Sorry, brother, pero la Redcon ya está aquí. Así que, hora de levantarse, es un normal.
Oh, no me quiero levantar.
Vale. Ok, mira esto. Mira esto. Esto es el outfit así veraniego, porque mira, Ok, primero me parece que te voy a tener que pasar contexto de esa foto. Bueno, esa foto es desde un traje de Springtrap que está por ahí. Y literalmente vos te lo pones y se rompe todo.
Sí. Sí. Siento tonterías con esto. Espérate. Ah, vale, estos son los de Play.
Exacto.
Uy, up. Sí. Uy. Up. Espérate, pero esto se tiene que hacer así con los zoom zaps. Coco.
¿Te has dado cuenta de algunas cosas de... ¿Qué me saca foto? ¿Te has dado cuenta de algunas cosas de la habitación? Mira. Ahí arriba mira lo que hay.
Eso es tu logo.
Sí.
Ahí está Leaf Modo XD.
Bien.
Joder, la acabo de ver. Sí, nada. Esto de laser tag, de laser tag, esto de laser tag, una TV,
Para que quede más olvidado y para que yo le pueda... Yo con esta cosa tan larga, mira, le puedo hacer esto. Espera, tengo una idea. ¿Y si lo hago en tercera persona? Pobrecito. Maltrato infantil.
maltrato infantil.
What the fuck.
Arriba las manos.
Oye.
A ver las tetas.
No. Primero, notas. Bueno, lo que te quería decir. No te has unido a mi server de Discord. Y eso es una ofensa. Segundo.
Es que no sabéis ni que tenías.
Ah, es verdad. Casi nadie sabe. Pero, momento soy gilipollas. A ver. Te invito. También lo invito a 09.
Vale.
Vale, 009. A ver, Tornado. ¿Dónde coño está Tornado? Tornado, ¿dónde estás? A ver. Voy a poner en el server de Dani en general. Me voy a poner todo. Ah, ¿no estás?
Yo tengo el de Leonardo y Liz.
¿Cómo que Leo tiene server de Discord?
Sí, Diana.
Bueno.
Me cago en...
Aquí está, Tornado. No. No se podía entregar tu mensaje. ¿Qué?
Ah, claro, porque creo que no te tengo agregado o algo. Porque Discord es así. Ahora envíame un mensaje.
Vale, ahí está.
No.
Jugando como en PS5.
Sí, capitalista.
Muy mal. Aguante el comunismo. Espera, invitar. Aquí. Invitar. Y de paso le invito a 09. A ver.
Ya he vuelto.
Perfecto, ya te mandó la invitación. Así te unes. Bien, ya se ha unido 09. Perfecto. Tornado, acaba de aparecer. Let's fucking go. Ahora me pasa el server de Leo. Tú eres así, tienes Rectuber, ¿no?
Sí.
Ok, ¿de cuántos subs?
10 por lo menos. Tengo poquillo.
¿Cuántos?
100. O sea, 100, digo 10. Me equivoco. Si la añado, se lo hago.
Espera. ¿Cuántos?
10 o 9. Creo que no sé.
10. Ok, espera. Eh... Tornado, ahí está. Ahora tienes el rango de mini Rectuber hispano. Ok, pásame el server de Leo así por MD. Ah, no, soy tonto, que puedo ir a Tornado y le puedo dar a servidores en común. Ah, no,
No, pero el servidor común no significa.
el sótano de Leonardo. Hablen, carajo. Ah, bueno, altos emojis. Voy a poner una pendejada. Voy a poner llegó el Felidorado. ¿Cuánto tengo?
¿Cuánto tengo sido? Yo voy a ir un rato.
¿Te vas a ir un rato?
Yo voy a ir... Sí, me voy a Canal. Debería ver YouTube o algo.
Vale.
Chao, Feli. Será
Vale.
esto mañana nos vemos, ¿vale?
Ok, total mañana sábado.
Chao.
Chao. Y así se fue Tornado.
I'm trying to finish. I want to show you. I just want to show you something. I have some red headphones and permanent hair dye. I'm trying to get my shit.
I'm about to report you again.
¿Qué onda, patriota GTA 5? Buenas. Justo ahora iba a terminar directo porque literal no hay nada. Voy a rock o a algún lado. Nada. Así que los que se unieron ahora recién, voy a terminar directo. Nada.